Welcome guys, this is replay from my T34, the only tier 8 premium that I have. Got it for free when it was transferred from tier 9 to tier 8, and I just rarely play it. Most of the time I don't need credits that much, or I can get them from tanks I like to play, but it's good to have also replay from this tank on my YouTube channel, in my opinion. Also because, in my opinion, it can be kinda a harsh tank. Reason why is because of the mobility, the enormous long aiming time of the tank. So yeah, those are two things I find kinda yeah, important in the tank. And I start off quite bad here. Got shot by the I6. This was due to taking a really tricky route here. I went to this city in a really tricky way. Got spotted from the middle. That's why the I6 could just reach out for me, take a shot, because he was looking down onto me. So it was a free shot for him. I finished off the 112. In my opinion, good call here, because, well, tier 8 down is better than to go for tier 7 or the I6, which is ready to shoot. So what you see here is what I tried to do in this game, and that's also why this game really worked. Is trying to get really close to the action straight away and not really trade shots. Try to move into position as soon as the enemy fired, so you can just already stroll towards him and then just take a shot and leap back. So far it's going really well here. It's encounter Lakeville. We're pushing really well through the city. Lots of guys in the city, by the way. Only one guy is defending the valley, which is my platoon buddy, Dutch Royal and Kyozu. It's getting kind of tricky here with the T150. He's kind of smart. He just runs for me, does some damage. But I have so many guys surrounding me, you can just you can safely do it. T29 is still in the middle. The T43 was critical, hitting me on the side. Could have damaged me, but luckily enough he didn't. And you're still at the stone. And the Moss, my other teammate, is going in right now. He keeps him there. I managed to just do another damaging shot. Just speed forward a little bit again. Because if I don't, then it's going like this. This is how the T34 feels like. And what it is, and well, I don't mind that much of slow tanks, except that if your reload is really long and your aim time is really long, then it can be kinda annoying. The gun itself really is fine, but you do need to aim really well, otherwise there's a large chance you'll miss. So this game was just a piece of cake. And you will see why. Well, it was ×5, got more than 9,000 experience. Not too shabby. First class, some small stickers. And what's more interesting is that I did 3.6k damage, considering that I have a average damage of 400. And 4 kills and a base experience of 1249, which is really sweet. Dutch Royal did only better with the damage. And Tomos also really did well in the middle. Keep in mind these are tier 8 tanks. Doing this much of damage is still really good. But, well, I had still troubles keeping up, even though I was just on the front of the battle the whole time. It was a tier 8 match, so I could do it. If you're in tier 9 or tier 10, it's not really doable. This tank doesn't have a really nice matchmaking, preferential matchmaking like the i6 for example, or the FCM. So that is kind of nasty, but on the other hand the gun then itself is pretty good. So if you damage high tier tanks, of course you'll get the bonus experience for that. Looking at the details, I shot 11 times. 11 times 12.65 seconds. Well, that's a lot. Still I managed to deal 3619 damage. I even have some damage costs with my assistants. Could be that I was spotting. Not so sure about that. But I did do some nice D-tracks on some tanks. And well, D-tracking is always really good, and that is one of the good things about this tank. It deals lots of damage if you hit, and it also has a high penetration. So, especially versus lower tiers or tier 8s and also tier 9s. I'm not sure about tier 10s, but with the penetration and the high damage, you're pretty likely to penetrate the track, detrack the target, and hit for a nice damage roll. If you try to do that and you have some support from your teammates, then you also end up with some damage caused with your assistant. So that's something to keep in mind. Well, furthermore, I killed 4 enemies, as you saw. I destroyed 8. I damaged not 8. And it was just really a piece of cake. We just really run over the enemy. The hull itself is really weak, so I didn't block any damage, or almost none. But if you try to, approach the enemy with slight angle, then you'll be more likely to bounce, or that your tracks will eat some shells. So that's also nice. Well, it is really nice credit grinder. 100k profit here. I made 116k in total, and the repair of the vehicle is really cheap. I got like 1000 damage, and repairs is only still below 5000, and M resupply is just 1000 or a bit more than 1000 per shell. So that's if you really want to hit the target, so try to do that. And if you hit and pen, well, you will get the credits for that. And also maybe noteworthy is that I use gun rammer to lower the rate of fire, or lower the reload speed. Next to that I use gunling drive and vertical stabilizer, because the aiming time is so huge. And what you just saw was with gunling drive and vertical stabilize, so you can imagine what it feels like if you have only one or neither of them. And also, you might want to keep in mind that if you want to compare that to your own T34, I've put my T32 crew in here, and the crew is at that moment it was at 98% 4 skill. So yeah, that is a huge difference with a 2 skill or 1 skill crew. But still, this game really showed you how the T34 feels, how you can play it, and well, you can use my tip with the equipment. I think it really helps. It's much more better than using any view range things or even ventilation. So yeah, hopefully this will help you get through the T34, grind lots of credits, and if you enjoy my videos and haven't subscribed to my channel, then please do so, and hopefully I'll see you in my next videos.